Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is November 11th. Bless you! November 11th, Monday, 2024. So, I literally just woke up from a nap, right? And, I want to tell you this dream that I, just had, just now, right? Hold on, because I'm going to get my sage real quick. So, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Oh, you know what? It's the 11/11 portal today, too. I just realized that. Right, so these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Alright, so in my dream, right, there was this woman that I know currently, now, in my life now. So this could be somebody that you currently know now in your life, right? And this woman, she was, it kind of just sprung up out of nowhere, right? So this could be something we're supposed to catch you off guard, but it was kind of like this woman wanted to ask me a series of questions, 20 questions specifically. It was specifically 20 questions, and it was kind of like she wanted to ask me a series of questions for my job. So this was a coworker of mine. So this could be a coworker of yours, or somebody that you work with somewhere, maybe this is someone you co-parent with, or someone you work at a project within the community or something like that. But in my dream, it was a coworker of mine, right? And she wanted to ask me a series of questions, 20 questions specifically, right? And the way it kind of sprung up, it was kind of it's supposed to catch me off guard, because it was kind of oh, hey, it's time for me to ask you those questions. And I was like, what are you talking about? So in the dream, and the thing is, those questions, it wasn't exactly a normal interview kind of energy. It was more like an interrogation. It was coming off like an interrogation, right? So that's one. And the second thing, it was every time I would say something, she would switch my words. She would twist my words around. And I was like, that's odd. That's the second thing. And it was because it was some of the questions that she was asking me were through text. So I would text my reply, but for some reason it was crazy autocorrect. I would literally text a whole sentence, and when I hit send, the sentence will come out as something completely irrelevant that had nothing to do with what I just said. So and then I noticed that my words were being switched. All right. So you need to be cautious, because there could be someone. In my dream, it was a feminine coworker of mine, but it could be a masculine coworker of yours, or any masculine or any feminine that you work with in somehow, some way, right? People fail to realize that when you co-parent too, that's also a way of you're working with the other parent, right? So it could be that. It could be working together on a project, working together to make something, even working together for the holidays. I don't know, whatever. Okay. You'll have to take it how it resonates, right? But basically, for a lot of you, you have a feminine coworker who wants to interrogate you. Well, they want to have a conversation with you or talk to you, but it's really just a way for them to interrogate you and ask you. And a lot of those questions were demeaning. It wasn't, because in my head I was like, what does this have to do with the job, right? But it's they want to ask you questions in the form of an interrogation, and then they're going to twist your words around, right? So, especially if it's I don't know, it's there's something about an audience, right? A lot of it is to be oh, the collective said this when I asked them that. So for some of you, you may need to have a third party present to kind of how in court systems, how they always have the judge, and then the two lawyers, and the witnesses, and then the jury. There's people that it should be like, there should be like another audience there to kind of just like make sure that things are balanced out. Because I feel like whoever this is, like, they want to like attack you, but like in a form of like a innocent questionnaire or something like that, and then like twist around what you say. I literally just had this dream. What else? What else? What else? I remember in the dream, like, I did a test in the dream. Like, I tested out my theory. I just saw 555. And, like, I just typed out, like, a bunch of random words. Like, ding dong, right? And I hit enter in the text. And my response came out something completely different. And that's how I knew that my words were being changed. Like, they were being switched around. So it's like what I was saying would benefit the questions to, or would benefit the answers to the questions that she was asking me. All right. There's also something about like where you live. Somebody wants to know where you live. So there could be like a feminine that wants to know where you live, that wants to like interrogate you, right? If we're gonna like generalize it, so there's basically like a feminine that wants to interrogate you, ask you a bunch of questions or demeaning questions or whatever, and then they also want to know where you live. So for some of you, this person may also want to know where you live so they can ask you these questions face to face. And it's just like, first of all, you're encroaching on my territory, interrogating me, and then you're going to switch things around, like from what I say after you're the trespasser in my neck of the woods. You're the trespasser. You see, whoever this person is, they're not right in the head. I don't know what they're, like what's wrong with you? So, this isn't the first time I had a dream about this person either. I had a dream one time, and I talked about this dream too, where I was like, there was like a black truck or something, right? And I was like going outside, and like she got in the car. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, this is my car. And I'm like, no, your car is like literally that green truck over there. This is my car. And she's like, oh, haha, I thought this was my car. Like, she was trying to play it off, but she was like literally trying to take my car. But I caught her trying to take my car, and she like tried to play it off, like, oh, I was like, I didn't know. But like our cars were two completely different colors. Like my car would have been like, I don't know, like a purple two-door car, and her car was like a green truck, like a green massive truck. Like, obviously there's a big difference between those two cars, right? So it was just weird because I've been seeing this chick pop up in my dreams a couple times, and I'm always like, she's always doing these dumb things, and it's just like, why are you so bothering me, right? Another dream I had where I'm not anyways, so there's like this weird feminine who's like, I don't know, who that's been trying to like take something from you or take things from you and then play it off like they weren't, and it's like none of that's worked. So now they want to like ask you some questions, right? But it's really just a form of an interrogation. All right, and just so that way they can like twist your words. And here's the thing, right? Unless it's absolutely necessary, like if it's like under a court of law, or for like a promotion, or whatever this is, or like, you know, like a survey that's going to help out the community, you don't have to answer these questions. I don't know, like a lot of the times people will ask you questions and like you will feel obligated to be like nice or whatever, or like, well they asked me, so maybe I should tell. No, you don't have to. Especially like if you feel like nothing good is gonna come from that, you don't have to. Especially if somebody's like try to encroach into your personal life and ask you these personal questions, like you just know they're trying to be nosy, okay, bye. Right? You don't have to, right? I don't know, this person, they feel like they have some sort of weird authority over a situation, or like a plan, a plot, a ploy. Like they feel like they have control over a situation, and they don't. Otherwise, it's because the way this is coming across is like, if you really had that much control, why are you so focused on trying to switch around what someone says? Like, why are you trying to like mess with someone's words? You know, like, it's like they don't, whoever this person is, it's like they would ask me these questions and I would tell them the answers, right? But they don't like the answer, so they would switch it to where like it would benefit the answers that they wanted to their questions. It was annoying. I got tired of that dream. Your happiness is their karma. So you being happy is really bothering this person. Okay, weirdo. I think it's so weird when you being happy, it like bothers people. Like if it bothers you, don't look at me. That's it, problem solved. And then if you look at me and it makes you miserable because you see me happy, don't look at me. Right? Like, what do you want me to do about that? Because I'm not doing anything about that. You have the healing touch. That's also another reason. You're happy, you're healing, you healed. You help heal, you help bring happiness. Your patterns and your routines attacking your crown chakra. Yeah, this person's definitely playing with you. Or they think that they are, but like... So this person's trying to watch you. Not exactly like watch you. They're trying to like study you. Right? They're trying to study you. They're also trying to like interfere with like your day-to-day routines, your day-to-day patterns. Another reason too is that they could be trying to like study you because ooh, I want to be just like you. This person wants to be just like you, right? It's like how can they copy the person that they want to copy? So they're watching you, and the thing is too, like they're trying to like copy you, but like get you to be confused on who you are and play games with you and try and take things from you and try and bother you and try and interrogate you. Ma'am, you don't even know who you are, so what game do you think that you're playing? Right? Like, attacking your crown chakra. This person doesn't want you to know who they are. They don't want you to know what you're doing. They don't want you to be aware. They don't want you to be able to like see things, see them for who they are, confused, mental illnesses. But this chick has like a mental illness, because if you're trying to be a copycat and you're trying to do all these things and seeing happy people bothers you, you need to figure that out. Have you tried therapy? It works. A lot of people, like, they you know, therapy works for people. It does. Attacking your crown chakra. When your crown chakra is balanced, you're conscious, you're intelligent, you're wise, you're aware, and you can create miracles, and you're aware of the miracles, right? When your crown chakra is blocked, you're confused, mental illnesses, you're apathetic, like you just don't care. You have learning disabilities, and you tend to feed your ego. This person, it's like they don't care that they're doing this. And I feel like that's something about the audience. There could be people watching them operate in this very odd and eerie way. That's what I'm hearing. Like, the way this person is operating is very odd. And it's raising a lot of eyebrows. And not like I mentioned how when it comes to you, Collective, like how you just know things, right, that you probably shouldn't know, or like that you just happen to know, and that raises eyebrows. That's because it spooks people because of how like on point it is. This person is raising eyebrows because their actions, the way that they're operating as of late is very concerning. right? Those are the kind of eyebrows that they're raising. It's not like intrigue, spookiness. It's concern for their own mental health, because this person, it's like, that's concerning. And there is someone that has already peeped to this about this person doing these things to you. And I know it because I saw that person in the background of whatever. I saw two people. There was a person on this person's end, and there was a person but kind of like as an outsider perspective, right? So let's say, for example, let's say it's in a circle, right? So there's this person, the weird person that was trying to interrogate me, and then a person that was around that person. But this person that was around that person, they were just observing us, right? And then I'm here, and then the other person, they were kind of circling it, but just kind of seeing it from a different perspective, and they're seeing that too, and it's causing concern. So that's another thing too. You don't really have to do anything, and if you don't, unless these questions are you're under oath, under a court of law, or I don't know, if it's an interview, you're interviewing for a job, or whatever that's actual necessary, important, then yeah, obviously. But this is just somebody trying to be nosy in your life, trying to interrogate you, trying to ask you questions, trying to be it's another way for them to kind of be oh, so what do you do for fun on Saturday nights, and what kind of food do you eat on a day-to-day basis, and what kind of skin products you use, or where do you get your car taken to the mechanics at, and it's just it's very odd questions, and it's kind of where is this coming from, right? Especially if this is somebody who doesn't you don't really that kind of conversation. It's not exactly necessary, I feel but that's just me. Some people talk, right? I did a reading yesterday too, where there was karmic people around that just wanted you to talk, right? They just wanted you to be an open book and just spill everything on your day-to-day life, your past, your goals, your future, your thoughts, your dreams, your ideas. They just wanted you to be a parrot key, just tweet, right? So I feel and that person had secret animosity. The card that came out was secret animosity. That person felt some type of way, a little hostile, because you were keeping your life private, your information to yourself, and your things, and you're because why wouldn't you? You're not. It's not a law, right? But I feel this person is coming up again in today's reading, where it's kind of if. I think I said something like that in yesterday's reading too, where it was kind of if they can't get other people to get information from you or of you, they're gonna try and do it themselves, and that's how they're gonna try and do it. They're gonna try and casually ask you questions, blah blah, right? But it's actually just a form of interrogation, right? And especially if you'll notice the questions that are being asked, it's that's not your business. Right? So you don't have to answer those questions. And for a lot of you, it would be wise for you to not answer those questions, because it's going to be twisted. Those words that are going to be coming out of your mouth, they're not going to to hear that, so they're going to twist that. Oh yeah, I asked the collective this question, and you'll never believe what they said. Right? So that's that. And they're definitely messing with your crown chakra, because they don't want you to know that this is happening, that they're trying to do this, that they're going to do this, and that they want to do this. Right? It's something about pulling a wool over your eyes. This person is desperate to have a one-up on you, but here's the thing, this is a one-sided competition, but you could care less. That's why it's one-sided. And to be honest with you, I don't even think any of you are in a competition. You're not deliberately doing anything to this person. This person is just, they're doing it to themselves, That's crazy. That's why it's and they're trying to make it seem you're the one in competition, you're the one with the mental illness, but it's That's why there's eyebrows being raised, because it's kind of like, so if this person's like, oh yeah, they're always trying to be like me, they're always trying to copy me, they're always trying to be in competition, this and that, right? And for a while, people could have definitely believed that, but after a while, it's like people are like, where's the competition? Where is it? Where, you know, they're just like, where is it? Where, you know? It's annoying. Hold on, let me check my phone. Ooh, yeah, this person wants to be just like you. Because you have a spark within you that they don't want. And in that song, the monkey was talking about how he wanted the thing that humans can make, fire, right? Now you can either take that metaphorically, like the fire, like that spark, right? That inspiration, or, you know, the elements of fire. So there's something that you have that this person wants. This could be something tangible. This could be something that's within inside of you, right? This could be like your happiness and your healing aura. That's not something you can take. I don't think this person is that smart, because I'm really not trying to be mean, but you cannot. It's like this person wants your essence, right? So it's kind of like if they can't take it, they're going to try and emulate that. What was that? What a wicked game we weave. That's a quote. What a wicked game we weave. That's what I'm hearing. So this person has been weaving a lot of lies, getting herself caught up in a lot of lies, a web of lies. A wicked game we weave, right? That's what I'm hearing. Let me see. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. That's from Shakespeare. So if this person thought that they can do this with you, and they suck at it. There were definitely a lot of lies, deceiving people around them about you. So now it's kind of like the last thing that they can only do is like talk to you in person, ask you a bunch of questions, and then flip around what you say. And then they're going to be like, oh my God, did you know I asked a collective this, and can you believe what they said? I couldn't even believe it until they said that. And it's just like, that's what I'm saying. It's better for you to just don't even entertain this. Just don't. Unless it's you're being interviewed for a job, that's all common sense stuff, right? Self-explanatory, court of law, common sense, doctor's appointment, whatever. But this is specifically just for somebody to twist around your words about information that they really don't need to know about. They're not a doctor, they're not a lawyer, right? They're not the postman, they're not, it's, right? What's that song? Mr. Postman. Yeah, this, it could even be what color underwear do you wear? I'm gonna go. Right? Just get up and leave. Cause it's just so, I'm telling you, there's a sense of desperation that's coming from their secret animosity. And the way that they're going to do this, they're going to try and to catch you as a deer in headlights, right? They're going to ask you these questions where you're going to be what? I think a lot of it is the shock factor, because it's why would you ask someone you don't even know such personal questions about themselves? Why do you want to know these questions about my life? Why are you so concerned? Why does it matter? I gotta get a different deck. Hold on. Alright. I think my nap was like maybe 15 to 30 minutes. There's something about phones. Like, some of you may just have to get a different phone. I'm not talking about, like, upgrade or anything like that. Just, like if you have, like, a, I don't know, Galaxy, whatever, just, if you can, just throw that one out and get the same phone again. Just, like, change your phone. Right? You don't have to go crazy with it, like, with updates or upgrades or anything like that. Like, the Galaxy 14 or whatever. Right? Two of Swords upright. You know exactly what's going on. Two of Plans. Two of Wands upright. You know exactly what someone's plan is. You know exactly what they're doing. I'm hearing it's a waiting game. You know that they're waiting for the perfect moment to be able to, oh, what a tangled web we weave when we first practice to deceive. Yeah, this person has been lying on you, and you knew that from the very beginning. You knew that this person has been lying on you. You knew that this was their plan. You know exactly what's going to happen. You know exactly what they're going to do, and you're just waiting, right? Because if they did everything around you, and it didn't affect anything. So now, all you got to do, you're just going to like be sitting there like an empress. They're going to come to you. They're going to come to you. Because an empress attracts, right? So this could be like a feminine that's like weirdly attracted to like another feminine, but like in a very like jealous, but I also like weirdly attracted to you, but I'm jealous of you. It's like that. Like they're jealous of you, they have animosity to you, but there's also like they're also like romantically or sexually attracted to you as well. It's like this person, they don't know what's going on in their head. All right? They don't know what's going on, but you do. You know what's going on. Right? You can also, there's also a pattern that this person follows, right? Whoever this person is too, they could be like a procrastinator, I'm getting. They like to procrastinate, put things off until like the very last minute, and then they get mad because they have to do that work. And it's like, I don't know what that has to do with you, but that's like a side note. You know that this person's going to come towards you. You can see exactly what this person's doing with your eyes closed because you have your intuition. You know the truth, and you're just waiting for this person to come towards you because you know they are. They know that they are. You know that they know that they are, right? What did that Cat Williams say? They know I'm coming. I know that they know that I'm coming. And they know that I know that I'm going to do the best damn job. Yeah. This person, they're just like, oh, it's like they're biding their time. And you're just like, okay, well, whenever you're ready, I guess. I'm going to make this quick. Oh, look, 22's out. 22. You could be master number 22. Master builder 22. You definitely mastered something within yourself for sure. How to be happy, how to heal, how to use your intuition, right? Your patterns and routines. You also know how to like time management too. That's another thing. That's probably why that came out, because you know how to, you're good with time management. This person, they'll wait until the very last thing, like they'll procrastinate, and then to the very last minute to do something, and then they'll get mad because they have like a bunch of stuff to do at the very last minute. They're just not good with time. They don't know, they're not good with time management, right? That's a skill. If you can manage time, that's a skill. That's a very, very valuable and useful skill. Sorry, my wings are itchy. Oh boy. Hold on, they itch. All right. Seven of Wands on the fence. On top of your happiness is their karma. This person wants to control something around you, for sure. What a tangled web we weave when we first practice to deceive. And then I kept having dreams that this person, like, the one dream, and I talked about this in like one of my past videos. Like, they were trying to, like, get in my car and trying to say it was theirs, and I'm like, your car is literally like, you literally cannot miss that as your car. So the fact that you're like saying that this is your car is insane. Like, you're definitely trying to steal my car. And then in the dream, the girl was like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize. But it's like they're two completely different make and models. There's no way. Maybe if they're like two black cars or two white cars or two Fiats or whatever that looked exactly the same, like, yeah, obviously. But that car was like the car that I guess I had. It was like, yeah, the car that in my dream that I had was like a big green truck, right? Or like a green car, something like that. I don't know, I gotta look up the dream. And then the car that they had was like a big black truck. It was like two very different make and models and very different colors, obviously. But she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize them. And it's just like, that's weird, right? Like, she really tried to play it off. So I feel like this person, they're trying to like find out what makes you so happy or why you're so happy. It's like they want to take that. I keep seeing this meme in my head, and there's like two little people. And this one person, they're holding a jar, and the jar says happiness, and the person's very happy, obviously. And the second person, they're pointing at the jar, and they're saying, where did you find that? I want it. And the person that's holding the jar, they said, I made it myself. So you literally make your own happiness. But this person wants to like control things around people, other people's happiness. Like, there's something weird about this person's ego. It's starting to raise eyebrows because people are noticing, like, was all that necessary? Is all of this necessary? Everything that you said, everything that you've been doing, is it necessary? Have you realized how unnecessary it is? What was the purpose? What is the reason? What is the motive? Why? Right? Judgment on the bottom one. Look, it came out upright. Judgment is being called on the situation, on this person. You could have also made a personal judgment on this person. My left ear is burning, but more along the lines of, like, now that you've known, now that you've seen them for who they really are, you know exactly how to operate around them. You know exactly, like, how to deal with them, or like how to not deal with them, how to speak to them, how to not speak to them. You know exactly. Like, you just now know how to move around this person accordingly, as the way you should, because you're of sound, clear mind. You know exactly what's going on. You know exactly what they're doing, right? And a lot of it is revolved around because of your happiness and the things that you do and who you are and how healed you are and how you've healed, and you can heal things, right? It's just, you're not confused about anything, right? So you're able to make these decisions of sound mind using your intuition. And that's another thing that really bothers this person, right? So it's kind of like, oh, you made a judgment call against me, you're going to cut me out of your life, or you're not going to include me, or you're going to do this, you're going to do that, or I can't copy you, and this, and that. That really bothers this person. There's a lot about you that bothers this person just because it does. It does. There's really nothing you can do. Just keep being happy, keep being healed, keep healing yourself, others, right? Keep your wits about you, right? Keep being aware, keep using your intuition. It's like this person, they don't want you to see so badly. They don't want you to see, they don't want you to speak, they don't want you to hear what they've said about you. They don't want you to hear their intentions, because if you listen closely, and someone's standing right in front of you, if you listen, I'm talking listen, right? Just shh, listen. You can hear their intentions. You can hear it. I keep hearing that. Shh, listen. You can hear it. Also, this person's being judged not by, they could also be, also obviously by God. But you remember how I talked about in the dream how it was kind of like there were other people around the situation, like, right? So this person, they're being judged by other coworkers or other people in the community or other family members or other friends or whatever the case it is, depending on how it resonates for you. But it's kind of like people are making sound judgments. Like, they're making judgments based on the actual facts at hand, not by, oh, well, he said this, this, and this, or she said blah, 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 right? So we're going to go off of what they said. Instead, there's been a group of people that have been collecting information themselves personally, and they're all bringing it to the table, like, okay, so this is what I got, this is what you got, this is what you got, and they're like all putting together the pieces of the puzzle that this person kind of just like tried to, like, I don't know, destroy. It's like they took a piece, it's like they took a puzzle and like try to hide a bunch of the pieces and then try to fill that puzzle piece, like the missing puzzle pieces. My left ear is burning. So like they took a puzzle, right? It could have been you're the puzzle. And they try to like take pieces of you and hide them, and then try to, those pieces that were missing, they try to like put their own lies and their own interpretations and their own image and their own projections and blah, blah, blah to fill up those pieces. But it's kind of like people are actually like, they went out and searched for the pieces. Now they got the pieces, they're putting them together, and like, oh, so this is what the puzzle looks like. Not what this person said, right? Alright, I'll get like 2 to 3 more and then I'm gonna close the reading. What is that? Oh. What time is it? Strength. The Lovers on the fence. Nine of Swords upright. The World on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so whatever this is, it's done. They can't keep playing these games anymore. I'm also getting like they're not allowed to play these games anymore. But they're gonna try again because something is not like, to them they feel like something is not over until it's theirs, and it's just like whatever is meant to be yours will absolutely, definitely, for sure, positively be yours. But for some reason it's like they just want what you have, and in their mind, because they want it, it must mean that it's theirs for the taking. No, ma'am, that's not how that works. So I'm getting with the Strength and the Lovers on the fence here. I feel like you're a very, 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 very strong individual, and that's not going to change. Especially like it's obvious that you're a very balanced individual, right? You're not like this whacked out person that this person could have said you were, or this person that they could have said that you are. People are looking at you and they're like, where's this crazy collective person that you said was here? They're obviously very happy. They're obviously very balanced out, of sound mind. They can make sound decisions with Judgment upright. They know what they're doing with 2 of Wands. They know like what's going on with the 2 of Swords. Like they're very aware, right? Their crown chakra is good, solid. So where's the collective that you said was here? Where's the collective? Like, where's this crazy, competitive, thieving person that you said was among us? Where's this person? Show us. Where's this person? What a tangle web we weave when we first learn to deceive, right? So now this person's all up in their head with the 9 of Swords. And now they're going to try to ask you questions like, oh, so I was just wondering, like, I know this might be weird to ask you, but like, what do you think of this, or like, what would you do if this, or, and it's just very outlandish questions that, and a lot of it is to like gauge your like your reaction, and a lot of it is also because like, I don't know, there's something very unhinged about this person. They need to prove something to themselves about you. You really don't have to engage. You don't have to answer these questions. You don't have to like, and a lot of the times people do this so that way to like, it's kind of like if the cool person comes across you and starts asking you a bunch of weird, wild questions, you feel like you should answer them so that way you could also feel cool. And it's just like, I'm good on that. I'm good. I don't need to feel cool. I'm good on that. Bye. Right? So this person's all up in their head. Another reason why they're all up in their head is because you're not doing anything to prove to anyone that you're something that you're not, or to prove that you're something that you are. You just are who you are, and that's that. Like, I am who I am. Like the Most High God said, I am who I am, and that's that. And I feel like it bothers this person because especially if this person is like a clout chaser, they do things for attention, and you don't. It really bothers them because they have to go the extra mile and try to do this and try to deceive and try to compete and try to lie and try and this and blah, 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 blah. And you don't do that, of course they're going to have some secret animosity towards you. But at the same time, they admire that. They love that. They love that you don't try to suck up to people. They love that. But they also hate that because they suck up to people. Right? Like I said, this person, this could be a feminine So you could be an empress or you could be an emperor. It doesn't matter. But this person, it's like, this person could be a karmic feminine or a karmic masculine. It doesn't matter to what I'm about to say. Whoever you are, this person, they kind of like despise you, have secret animosity towards you, are in competition with you, but at the same time, they like have romantic sexual feelings for you. Because it's like, they admire you so much, they want you, but they also despise you to where they want to destroy you. It's both. This person loves and hates you at the same exact time. But you also threaten this person. You threaten their ego. You threaten who they, whatever image that they've constructed of themselves, you threaten that. You probably have been threatening who they truly are, like the revelation of who they truly are, forcing it to come out. By you just being you, you force the true inner people. Like, you just, like, it rips open, like, it makes the masks fall off, the sheds, like the skins, like the layers, it just naturally sheds off of them, because by being around you, their true selves cannot help but to, like, come out. There's no possible way. That's just how it is. When people are around you, who they truly are really comes out. It's like, it forces people to come out. Now, that could be, for some people, like, your energy forces out the best versions of themselves. Like, the best, like, the person, like, their creative, authentic, healed, inspired selves, right? But on the other hand, too, you also have to keep in mind, you also have to keep in mind that for karmics, it reveals who they truly are. Narcissistic, ego-driven, angry, jealous, competitive, right? It's not going to be good and fun and games, cotton candies all the time. Just as you have the ability to truly reveal the best parts of people and force it to come out, it will also reveal the demons within these people and force it to come out. So if this person, and I did a reading one time on a Queen of Swords who had the facade of a Queen of Swords but was a horrible karmic, right? So let's say this is a person who's pretending to be a queen upright, right? And because of their skilled tactics of illusion and manipulation and mental games and things like that, of course they can keep that facade, of course. But you being who you are and you're able to cut through illusions with your two mighty swords, right? And your intuition, and you just be knowing what people be doing, what their plans are. You just hear their intentions because you know how to listen, right? It's impossible for this person to keep up a facade around you. It's impossible. And people have been raising their eyebrows because it's just like, So now people are also seeing this person for who they are, and there's nothing that they can do about it. And that's why they're all up in their heads with the Nine of Swords. They're up there. They can't sleep at night. They're tossing and turning. There's something about them being very lazy as well. This could be an air sign or a Gemini. Worrying changes nothing. Decide your next step. This person's all up in their head, and they're not realizing that what you're doing is not doing anything. I just smelled something. What you're doing is not doing anything. Like, you literally have the power to create your own happiness, but you're not doing that. Instead, you're trying to deceive and trying to make it seem like you're the victim of some weird, made-up, one-sided competition in your head. And it's just like, where's the competition? Who's attacking you? Who's the enemy? What is going on, right? And it's just like, everyone's just like, something. So the actions of this person is very odd and eerie to the point where it's concerning, right? It's concerning. You did nothing. You just kept being happy, kept being healing, kept being aware. You did nothing. You're not gonna do anything either, because you don't have to, right? Anxiety, anguish, hopelessness, worry, captivity, imprisonment, victimization. I kid you not, that's what it says. Victimization. This person, like, they are like the queen of being a hopeless damsel in distress, or the king of being a hopeless damn guy in distress, whatever. But yeah, they want to be the person where everybody is always trying to copy and compete against, and everybody always wants what I have, and this and that. And it's just like, I mean, if you want to be that, but realistically, I mean, who's competing against you? Who's copying you? Who's attacking you, because it's not the collective. This person wanted to be your victim so bad, but it's so funny because you don't care about this person. You don't even look at this person. You don't even talk to this person. Right? It's like this person built this weird thing up in their head. Right? And they went off of that. And everyone's just like, okay, girl, whatever you say. Or, okay, dude, whatever you say. All right. Right? And it's like, nobody believes me that I'm the victim. Right? That's why it's very odd and eerie. Like, why do you want to be the victim so bad? Like, why do you want to be in a competition? Why do you want people to, like, be going against you? Like, who wishes for that? Nobody. Like, that's not the life to live. Right? Whenever you create something and people are always trying to take it, that's not something to be admired about. That's not something to look up, like... anyways. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you wish that? Why would you want that? Right? This is like somebody who would, like, envy another person because that person lived a traumatic life and they've, like, never really gone through anything in their life, but they envy the person because it's like, wow, what a life. Like, it's like they envy other people's trauma, and it's like, why? That's weird. That's odd. That's eerie. To envy other people's trauma, to envy, like, this person, like, if they had it their way, they would absolutely be a victim. But of what? Their own mind. Right? Because that's really what's coming out. You made yourself a victim to yourself. That's insane. This is a reading. Hope it helps. Bye.